Hello guys, good morning, happy Sunday. I talked about that Fanta part, and I understand that the Fanta part has been bringing questions upon questions. So I wouldn't want to be going on that comment and be replying the same questions because I see that almost everyone is asking that same question. So I decided to make it a video so that I can answer all the questions at once. Number one question I got is how to know you are a mariner. Because of that, I also made a post about how you can know that you are a mariner through your dreams without even visiting a spiritualist, a pastor, and a far, without even being told. Through your dreams, you can find out you are a mariner, especially if you often see yourself in the dream swimming. And physically, you don't know how to swim. You don't even go closer to the river. If you even go closer to the river, you can get drawn. But spiritually, you often see yourself in the dream swimming upon swimming. Let me differentiate something here. Some people will say, okay, I saw myself inside water or inside river. I wasn't swimming, I wasn't fighting, I wasn't battling with the water, neither was I flying, neither was I doing anything. I was just stand still inside the water. Water represents life. It represents life. If you see yourself just in the river without doing anything in that river, without even either swimming or battling with the water, you just see yourself fetching unstoppable water. You keep fetching water, you're just in the water. It just represents new life. That's a new beginning of your life. Or you check thoroughly about yourself if you are experiencing or expecting a child. Neither anybody closer to you is expecting a child. That's the difference from mariners and new life water. So let me go back to mariner. If you see yourself swimming, often fighting, that's your fighting with yourself in the water. There are people that are often dreaming themselves. You're swimming, you're fighting in the water, trying to escape from being drawn. Yes, this is just to show you that you're fighting that mariner spirit in you. You're trying to escape from their bondage. You're trying to let go of what your spiritual life represents. But if you're just swimming in that water, it's just a typical example of being a mariner. You're a total mariner. Yes, physically I don't know how to swim, but you keep seeing yourself in the river swimming. You are a mariner. Another thing is about those that have dada. That's dreadlocks, natural dreadlocks, not the ones that you do by yourself. Natural dreadlocks, that's children that are born with those dreadlocks. It represents power, and it also represents mariner. That's another example. Another example is open teeth. If you have open teeth, I don't know what they call it in English. No, I pretend. I don't know. Let me not speak the wrong English. But if you have open teeth, that's gap teeth. Not all, but let me just give it a 70% of those that have gap teeth are mariners, because it's just a representation of your own life. If you just have gap teeth, look through your life, you will often notice that you have the example of a human being that is mariner spiritually. That's another example. But if you find yourself not in all these categories and you feel, okay, I feel that I'm a mariner, but you don't have all these kind of signs in your life that represent mariners, you can then go for pastor, afa, spiritualist to check you. That's in Yoruba, they call it ifa. You can check yourself. You can also you can also do that. It's very, very nice, but you have to also be very, very careful, because right now everybody is just trying to use it to cash out. Because yes, they know that many people are eager to know that they are mariners, because they felt like mariners have so much powers. But it's a lie. Not every mariner has powers. You can see some mariners who are just powerless. They don't even get to understand their spiritual life. Those ones are just trying to start up something about their spiritual life. But if you're not so careful, all these fake spiritualists, fake pastors, fake afa, they can just deceive you to believing that you are a mariner, whereas you are not a mariner. So you have to understand, it's not everybody that is mariner. You might not be a mariner, but someone that's your sister might be a mariner. If your sister is a mariner, doesn't mean you are a mariner. Everybody has his own guiding angel. So if another person in your family is a mariner, doesn't mean you must belong there. So if you're meeting an affair, a spiritualist, I would advise you do it like 2-3 times before you believe that you are a mariner, so that you won't fall in the wrong hands of those that just want to deceive you and collect your money and start taking you to rivers. I got another question that was asked by Eunice, right? Yeah, I got another question that if I make appeasement, make peace with my marine spirit, and I still go to the river, I will get drowned. Yes, many people got confused about that explanation. It's because even though if you make peace with your spiritual being, physically you can't stay swim. So you will need to stay out from the riverside. Mariners often stay out from the riverside. Even though you are a mariner, once in a while it's very nice you visit the riverside, but it doesn't mean you must often go there, because physically you don't even know how to swim. So if physically you don't know how to swim and you say, okay, a spiritualist or a pastor or an affair have taken you to a river to make peace with your water spirit, and appease them, and everything start being okay for you, then if you go to the river, yeah, it can get you drawn. Yeah, another thing that can make you get drawn in a river, even though you are a mariner, is because once you're a mariner and you visit the river or waterside, your own energy and that water energy gets connected. And once it gets connected, that water has super much power over you. And once your marine spirit feels like, this my child is here now, I really need my child home, the marine spirit already has power over you. And once the marine spirit says, okay, I need this person back home, if you mistakenly get into that water, you are going back home. You're not going your own physical home, you are going back spiritual home. That's getting drawn in the water, because it calls you. Your energy and the water energy gets connected. Your vibration, once it gets connected, it can drag you, it can drown you. You can't. Even some that also knows how to swim, some mariners that also know how to swim, you will notice, this person knows how to swim. Why did the person drown in the water? What happened? Nobody has explanation for that. It's because of the person's energy has gotten connected to the water, and the water calls the person back home. I don't know if you're getting me. Let me stop here. Maybe I will continue speaking about it from days to days to everybody understand better. Yes. So I will also talk about that Fanta bath in my next video. I will just talk about it. Not that I will advise everybody to do it. No, I won't advise everybody to do it. I won't advise those that are super sure that they are mariners. Because if you are not a mariner and you do that Fanta bath, it has repercussion.